Dear Oceanside School community, I am truly excited to begin this message on a very positive note. We have made it to March, and all indications are that collectively we are moving in a positive direction in our fight against COVID. The number of confirmed cases is decreasing, hospitalizations are on the decline, and more are being vaccinated. In school, our students have been cooperative and have followed our expectations for keeping everyone safe. We are incredibly proud of our reopening plan, which has kept students, teachers, and staff teaching and learning in a safe and predictable environment. We continue to recognize that the best place for students is in school, in front of their teachers. We have been fortunate to provide daily in-person instruction for our elementary students since the beginning of the year. But as you know, our middle school and high school students have been in a hybrid model. We are in a health pandemic and have been living by the requirements of our public health officials. One of the benefits of the hybrid model has been that we haven't needed to quarantine significant numbers of people. However, the drive to return more students to in-person school full-time remains paramount. Please keep in mind that the only way we could return more students full-time would be to no longer maintain the 6-foot distance between students, which would result in increased numbers of quarantines if a confirmed case presents itself. Please be mindful that being quarantined does not mean that you just don't come to school. You are basically homebound for 10 consecutive days without contact with anyone outside of your home. Over the next few weeks, we will aggressively monitor a number of different data points. One very important measure is the rate of positive cases in Nassau County. Fortunately, that number has been declining, and we certainly hope to see that continue. We also intend to use data to simulate the number of potential quarantines that would have been mandated based on the actual number of confirmed cases we have. For example, for every one confirmed case, given the current Nassau County Department of Health guidelines, we would be required to quarantine anywhere between 6 to 8 students per class, for a total of approximately 50 to 60 students. The possibility of increased number of quarantines would also put our athletic and extracurricular activities at high risk. To be clear, we have no leeway with that current Nassau County DOH requirement. So of course, as we analyze this data, the question is whether the risk of quarantining many outweighs the benefits of having all students in. We also know that neighboring districts have chosen to bring students back as well. Some were planning to do that as early as this week, but as you may or may not have heard, some schools have had to pull back on their decision because of a spike in their confirmed cases. I am in touch with those districts and will be able to get a feel for how their plan is working. Of course, the number of faculty and staff being vaccinated is increasing. We will continue to do all we can as a district to provide opportunities for them to be vaccinated wherever and whenever possible. With all of those considerations, we have set an aspirational target of Monday, April 12th, with the hope that the data supports a decision to return our students. The plan includes a staggered schedule in order to ensure a smooth and safe transition as much as possible, beginning with our senior class. We are also extremely optimistic that by April, the warmer weather will allow for more options within and outside the buildings. Parent choice remains a priority. Therefore, we will offer parents the option between all-in, which will replace the hybrid model, and all remote. We will be sending out a commitment form to all families to choose which of the two, all-in or all-remote instruction, they prefer for their child. I fully understand that the parents of our seniors are extremely anxious to know of our plans for senior events. I can assure you that Dr. Mitchell, his faculty, and the PTA have been working diligently to outline the plans for those events. Dr. Mitchell will be sharing a video that will explain this in greater detail. Please look for that in the coming days. In addition, there will be regular updates on our Facebook page as well as our district website. To summarize, we have an aspirational target of Monday, April 12th to begin to return students at the secondary level. Parents will have a choice of all in or all remote. And we will be monitoring a number of data points over the next few weeks to finalize this plan, which will be based exclusively on balancing the risks versus the benefits. I recognize fully that change comes with a certain amount of anxiety and uncertainty. All involved in the mental, emotional, physical, and academic well-being of our school community will continue to work tirelessly to minimize any anxiety the future may provoke. We will never make decisions that please everyone. For that, I am certain. However, at the heart of every one decision is the question, what is in the best interest of students? Thank you for your understanding and your cooperation. Please be well.